the one, the only, paid fairly!
It's a life-changing moment when you're working with Bernard Tiller.
You have to be studying as an actor like you were studying to be an Olympic swimmer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is exciting for me to bring one of the finest casting directors and also one of the finest human beings. Yes, you are. You are. He cast Sex and the City. He was the first. You cast Jennifer Lawrence in Winter's Bone. Yep. You did The Help, which I love that movie, and the Academy Award-winning Best Picture Spotlight. We are going to learn a lot, and we're going to find out about his generosity and his kindness. Put your hands together for Kerry Barden. There he is. So, Kerry,
yes.
You have had an illustrious career. You've also, I guess, been in the right place at the right time?
Yes, I was very fortunate. When I started casting, I majored in theater at the University of Georgia, came out here to act. I acted and worked in restaurants for about 10 years, and I was offered a 6-week internship at Roger Corman's company casting a film. Roger Corman is famous for the 60s and 70s B films, really great guy. And the first day at that job, I fell in love with it. It was like everything, if you're a casting director, everything you've ever learned about acting serves you, because all I do is deal with actors all day. Not all I do. I deal with lawyers and agents and managers and producers and directors and But so I've been doing this for 30 years now, and I still love it.
I still love it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Not every day, but almost every day.
Yeah.
You know, some days are more difficult.
You remind me of a famous phrase, which is that there's two most important days of your life. The day you're born and the day you know why you were born. And that seems to be what you found.
You know, it found me.
Yes.
I mean, so
but you were
as
open.
you said, yes.
But you said yes.
I was completely open, yeah.
But you were open? You said yes to the opportunity?
Well, that's one of the things it sounds like that you have as part of your ideas of living is say yes. You know, say yes to things. And it opens doors for you. So
yes, every time you say yes and change, there are opportunities.
And no's a good word, too. No's a good word.
Yeah.
Because it serves you as well.
Right.
But yes is
You have to know, just ask your heart. Your heart will tell you when to say yes.
Yeah, trust your gut feelings, because that works.
You've been in this industry, and you're so respected by so many people. I told people you were coming here, and they were very excited.
Oh.
Yes, a lot of the agents that I know. Could you give these wonderful actors, we have for the first time 20 countries represented here, which is an amazing thing. Let's hear it for all of you.
Yeah.
The reason the countries are so important to me, we always do, is because I feel like I want to make the world better through art.
Yep.
Through acting is the way we connect each other, and there's different people here, different religions, this, that, but it actually serves the same purpose.
Yep.
That I think artists have a responsibility to make the world better with their art by sharing it and giving it to others as well.
I agree.
Tell us a little 3-piece of advice that you would give an actor who's in, I would say, in Los Angeles for the first time. What 3-piece of advice would you give them?
Oh, geez. I mean, being in Los Angeles is different than a lot of places, obviously, because it's an automobile city. But I think, you know, getting here is you've made a brave choice to come here, and a choice for advancing your career, because this is really the center of the film business, even though now we're working globally, which is great because it makes my job more interesting. But there is more work here, so you've all made brave choices. I think being true to yourself is important. I have people that come in and do a great generic American accent. There's so many American accents that you can't imagine what someone's looking for necessarily if you have an American accent. So be true to yourself, you know, when people come in and audition and they're working on the character, I think in your own voice, in your own head, it's more interesting to find what you think about the character's journey is, as opposed to hearing a good American accent. Because that'll come later with a dialect coach, with somebody, if you're doing The Help, it's a Southern accent, you know?
Right.
So explore the character in your own voice, you know, because that's what's going to be what is the next thing, which is what you seem to be teaching, is finding something authentic about your expression of the person that you're trying to be. If it's authentic, then it's interesting, and it's different than just reading lines. So those two things I think are important to do, and then, you know, just to do your homework. You know, there's a lot of information on the internet. So if you're coming in for someone who's a ambulance driver, look it up and see what they do, you know, because it's different than just driving, and it gives you layers of what this person's life is.
It's more history. We talk about that in acting as well, is creating history. I remember one time I was playing emergency doctor, so I went into the hospital. I said, "Hey, can I just be here?" And they said, "Yeah." But unless you learn it and do it, you're just doing a superficial representation of the role.
Yeah, anybody can read lines. My mother can read lines. She's not an actress.
And also, she also can memorize lines, right?
Yeah.
And she speaks English.
Yeah,
that's not a criteria, right?
No.
No, because we have 300 million Americans.
Well, it's like you're saying, you know, you're an artist.
Right, that's different.
You know.